Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I'm Nusrat Jahan Zerin, Business Development of SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center. I'm currently representing SuperMap Bangladesh. On behalf of SuperMap team, I'm warm-heartedly welcoming you all to this very good webinar on GIS for civil engineering application, specially focused on SuperMap GIS. This webinar is specially focused on and co-arranged with Department of Civil Engineering, International University of Business, Agriculture and Technology, which has been forefronting its excellence in the spheres of civil engineering since 1995. Today, this webinar will stress the importance of GIS and its application in civil engineering, which is one of the broadest and most traditional subjects in the global engineering perspective. Civil engineers build the infrastructure, and with this infrastructural development, we develop our society. So it's really crucial to integrate technological advancement to this broad spectrum so that we develop more and flourish more. The webinar will consist of remarks from the professionals in the field of civil engineering and GIS, as well as introductory and demonstrative presentations on civil engineering and GIS technology. So to jumpstart this event, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Mohammad Monirul Islam, Dean of College of Engineering and Technology, as well as Chairman of Department of Civil Engineering, International University of Business, Agriculture and Technology. He is also appointed as the registered structural engineer in Rajuk. He has been working for remote sensing and GIS and their uses in structural engineering, hydrology, disasters, and several other spheres of civil engineering. Uh, I'm requesting him to open his mic. Can you hear me, Professor?
Yes, I can hear you, Nusrat.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming. The floor is all yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Nusrat Jahan Jarin. And I think my dear student participants from the other universities as well as from the IUBAT and Nusrat Jahan Jarin Business Development, SuperMap International, and we have also with us Nepal Sen. Ayadur Roman. I think he also the technical officer of SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center. And we have also with us Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman, coordinator and assistant professor of Department of Civil Engineering. My dear student and participants, actually, I would like to say something about what is the GIS. GIS is a special system that creates, manage, analyze, and maps all types of data. A geographic information system is a computer system for capturing, storing, checking, and displaying data related to the positions on the Earth's surface. GIS can show many different kinds of data on one map, such as states, buildings, and vegetation, etc. Hundreds of thousands of organizations in virtually every field are using GIS to make maps that communicate, perform analysis, share information, and solve complex problems around the world. This is changing the way the world works. In the year of 1994, I have started work using the GIS and remote sensing for disaster management. I did my MSc and PhD by using GIS technique in the field of disaster management and risk analysis, especially in the field of flood. I have developed flood hazard map, flood risk map, and land development maps for Bangladesh by using remote sensing data and GIS technique. And those results were published in Hydrological Science Journal, Hydrological Process, American Society of Civil Engineers, etc. Later, I have worked on sea surface temperature and water quality monitoring by using GIS technique. So now the day I have been working for urban development using GIS techniques. To do this type of work, you need very special types of software. My early stage of working, I had been using ArcInfo, ArcView, and Address Imaging. So I have attended few of the workshops organized by the SuperMap Software Company Limited, Asian Oceania Department, and I found that it's a very worthy and time-demanded GIS software with special tools. By using this software, you can work in the field of hydrodynamics, environment, urban development, architecture, and structure. I believe that from today's workshop, You will learn so many things about future of softwares and about the field where you can use it. If you become a graduate from this Department of Civil Engineering with understanding of the GIS, it would be a ornamental assets with your degree, which help you in your job market as well as your higher studies. Of my students and the participants from other universities to be attentive in the workshop and learn the software and GIS, which will inspire a lot and create interest to do work with this type of software. With a few words, I would like to offer my heartiest thanks again to SuperMap Software Company Limited, especially Mr. John Jerin, Business Development, SuperMap International, and also the Obaidur Rahman, the Technical Officer, SuperMap and Asia and Oceania Center with us. I would like to offer my heartiest thanks to again Dr. Mahfouz Rahman, Coordinator and Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, who learned GS from me first, and later he did MSc and PhD by using GS technique as well, with machine learnings and other tools. Before telling you goodbye, I should offer my gratitude and thanks to my beloved student again. And I believe that this workshop will help you a lot and you will learn many things. And please be patient and enjoy the workshop. Thank you, Jerin. Thank you very much, everybody from my side.
Thank you so much, Dr. Monirul Islam, for your wonderful words. I hope we all will be looking forward to meeting you in other webinars and learn from you. So now it's time for me to give the floor to Nicole Chan, Regional Head and Account Manager of SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center. She has been working with more than 30 countries in terms of GIS, and she has been active in implementing GIS use in more than 100 countries. So I'd like to request her to share some of her remarks and experiences with us all. Nicole, are you there?
Yes, hi, Jiren.
Yes, the time is all yours.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nico from SuperMap. As always, I'm pleased to be in the presence of professional students and GIS enthusiasts today. And I would like to thank the of civil engineering for this opportunity to present SuperMap and the latest GIS technologies. And thanks the Professor Islam for your support. And it is a great honor for me to welcome you all to this webinar. This webinar is an important part of the journey of SuperMap in accompanying the Bangladesh to a promising future. And I hope after all the presentations today, you will be interested in SuperMap technology and be encouraged to use and share the software with your company, colleagues, and classmates. And I hope that you will find new ideas with today's discussion. This webinar is one of the many events and opportunities for collaboration that SuperMap will bring to you. Again, welcome and let us all learn from and enjoy this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nicole, for your wonderful words. So now it's time for me to start about the main presentation. But before starting, I would like to introduce SuperMap to you briefly. So yeah, SuperMap was developed. SuperMap GIS is developed by SuperMap Software Company Limited. It's a complete package of GIS platform software, including the desktop GIS, service GIS, component GIS, and mobile GIS platforms, and special data production, processing, and management tools. SuperMap was founded in 1997 by Dr. Ishan Chong, and with that, we now have 24 years of experience in the GIS field. Through continuous technological innovation, market exploration, and experiences accumulation, SuperMap GIS has constructed a very good GIS software brand with full angles and strong functions which can meet different requirements for a wide range of industries. And it has been deeply applied in each GIS industry in China, inspiring a large number of secondary development companies. So in that way, SuperMap has become one of the largest GIS platform manufacturers in the world. The most important milestone of SuperMap is that it was the first listed GIS software company in China in 2009, and it was also listed in stock exchange market in China in that same year. SuperMap has a broad range of applications and does it as a proof of excellence. It was certified by ISO, OGC, and CMMI-DEV. Over the years, SuperMap has not been confined with China. It also has spread internationally to more than 100 countries in almost every continent, including the Asia, Europe, North America, Latin America, and so on. And over the past few years, SuperMap has seen the rapid expansion of international teams. There are over 4,000 employees of SuperMap working remotely and in 38 branches of SuperMap. And SuperMap has built a partnership ecosystem with more than 700 partners all over the world, and it has distributors in over 30 countries and customers in over 100 countries. SuperMap has been in educational partnership with more than 100 universities all over the world. Recently, SuperMap has signed partnership with North-South University of Bangladesh. It will be focusing on the research-based activities of the students and the alumni. SuperMap as a company is focused more on the education, and its motto is to embrace the educational activities and aid in the student research program. It already has created several research groups of SuperMap in many Central Asian and European countries. And as we can see here that the annual revenue graph of SuperMap is from 2015 to 2018 grows steadily. And as you can see in the graph that it has increased year to year, and in 2018 it was almost 3 times greater than that of 2015 for the R&D investment. Now let's take a look at the software functionality and components of the GIS, SuperMap GIS. The latest technology of SuperMap is SuperMap GIS 10i 2020, which integrates the AI GIS technology and further innovates the big data GIS, 3D GIS, cloud GIS, and cross-platform GIS. So it's established as 5 key cutting technologies, which we call the BITDC technology. Cycle for the GIS technology of SuperMap, and it's referenced from Gartner. The main objective of it is to graphically depict the common patterns for any particular technology. The hype cycle is very useful for the clients to track the technology maturity and the future potential. There are 5 stages through which one technology attains its maturity. For SuperMap, it came to the maturity stage in just 10 years, and as it gained the third most marketing share in the world and first in Asia. And it was the first technology that triggered the market is blockchain GIS. Thereafter, the technology that helped the SuperMap reach to its peak stage is AI technology, which is integrated with GIS. And eventually, with the evolution of our new technologies like big data GIS, 3D GIS, cloud GIS, and cross-platform GIS, we have reached to the stage of plateau of productivity, which means that as a technology, we have attained the maturity as a software company. About the big data GIS in SuperMap, it has the high ability to do the big data management, analysis, data processing, and visualization. Here is one of the demos showing the big data of Chongqing City's dynamic track in the morning peak hour. We gathered the real-time GPS data of the taxis and showed them in the map like this. In 2018, SuperMap released the new technology of artificial intelligence through the integration of GIS with AI. Many successful cases have been achieved in different countries. 2 of the most updated solutions are the palm tree detection project and also the building detection from the oblique photogrammetry where deep learning were used. If you want to know more about this kind of projects and the global cases, you can send me email at jerinsupermap@gmail.com. I'm going to send you the detailed article regarding this kind of project. Now, the next technology is 3D GIS. So by using the spatial 3D data model format, we can achieve the open geospatial connectivity. And here are some of the pictures of multiple sources of 3D that SuperMap can support. These include but are not limited to the 3D terrain, oblique photogrammetry, BIM, point cloud, artificial model, water surface, underground pipeline, and the 3D field. I'm going to show you another demo regarding the 3D supported cross-platform. This is an oblique photogrammetry model of an industrial park. And another demo is about the model data. Here, the model data is about 500 square kilometers. But as you can see here from the video, that the SuperMap can load it really very smoothly and quickly. And with the 3D technology of SuperMap, we can also do the 3D legality analysis. At first, the building height analysis. Here, the orange portion is the extra floors that did not maintain the legal scheme of the building height. And we can also determine the legal distance through the analysis. It means that it can determine if the building is maintaining the legal distance, it should be following from the existing road. So this is about the distributed GIS technology and it includes the edge GIS technology, cloud native GIS technology, distributed geospatial analysis and processing technology, distributed geospatial data engine technology, and the geo-blockchain technology. As we can see from the demo video of the geo-blockchain technology in the cadastral parcel management mapping, distributed GIS supports the storage, management, analysis, processing, visualization, and publication of the massive classic geospatial data and geospatial big data. Thus, it can realize the major breakthrough of GIS in high availability, high concurrency, high performance, high capacity, and high credibility to build a new distributed collaborative model for both cloud, edge, and the terminal integrated GIS. Now about the cloud native GIS, it deeply integrates the microservices and the Docker layout, it provides a variety of SDKs to build the big data, AI, and 3D GIS application system based on the cloud native architecture. These are the SuperMap GIS cross-platform products. In SuperMap, we can support different operating systems like the SUSE, Linux, Unix, Windows, and so on. Now this is about the SuperMap product family. You can see here that SuperMap has 4 ranges of products from cloud GIS server, edge GIS server to different terminal GIS. And for the different terminals, we provide the PC GIS, web GIS, and the mobile GIS. For then publish using SuperMap iServer to publish the data to the cloud. And then you can use the data published to develop different kinds of technology of GIS. So for the PC GIS, we provide the SDKs like the Java, Net, C++, and also in the web GIS, we can also provide the JavaScript, Python, and so on. Now, I'd like to brief a little about the application of GIS in civil engineering. So the civil engineering is one of the sectors and frequently explored of GIS. So some of the sectors are explored and some are not. So GIS can be broadly used to infrastructural management, traffic, transportation, smart city planning, smart water affairs, and utility management, as well as the geotechnical analysis. Now you all might be wondering why SuperMap GIS. So SuperMap GIS technology shed different kinds of light in different aspects of civil engineering that has been unexplored. And it has done a lot of projects and research focused on the flow analysis, BIM and GIS, air capabilities, spatial data model, backline detection, site analysis, building area, height limit analysis, setback line analysis, flow information query, 2D and 3D modeling, Boolean operation, collision analysis, burst simulation, expressway facility management, digital twin parametric modeling technology, traffic facility management, and so on. So to talk more about the mentioned implications of SuperMap GIS in civil engineering, I would like to welcome Obaidur Rahman, the technical engineer of SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center. So if you have any question regarding the presentation, please feel free to ask in the Q&A section and also in the chat box. Our technical team will answer the questions for you. Obaidur, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you. You can start.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so civil engineering is one of the most used sectors where GIS is used. SuperMap has a lot of infrastructure solution and functionalities, which needs to come into light. So with that object in mind, SuperMap Bangladesh team has arranged this co-winner with IUBAT, Department of Civil Engineering. So actually, the rapid evolution of BIM industry made a real disruption in both the design and construction of industries actually. This evolution includes digital transformation, shifting from 2D to 3D building information modeling. The emergence of BIM and GIS integration brings a whole new approach to construction and plan. BIM and GIS integration is a process of blending BIM model into layers to the geospatial context. So designers can use GIS to get the most accurate information about some areas where construction is to take place. And if the area is prone to flooding, like in Bangladesh, designers will learn about it and employ structural construction materials, orientation, location, etc. So here you can see the only the BIM itself is the stage of design and then build, and further operation cannot be done by this only. So the BIM and GIS integration can, BIM and design and BIM and GIS integration can do the maintenance and further uh,
Ubaidu, we cannot hear you.
okay. So sorry. So the reason why this matters is that the GIS information can be applied to the country, regional, or city scale. And on the other hand, BIM data is closely tied to designing and construction a specific object, structure, or shape. By combining these two, you can get the capability to build any structure at an object level. So here you can see the vector data plus BIM, the terrain data set plus BIM, the object oblique imagery plus BIM, the video with the BIM showing the 3D simulation, and also the straight views. And you can gather the field data sets, oblique photography, terrain, beam, cloud point, and also pipeline and water effects in single spatial 3D model. So GIS adding makes the entire picture bigger by adding a smarter and larger environment context, meaning that the object will become a part of the route, utilities, and land in that environment. Integrating GIS BIM data allows design construction companies to collect accurate and valuable data that will lead to much more effective and efficient design and project management like this. So here you can see that the AR capabilities, which is augmented reality for infrastructure design, which includes the BIM GIS and combine them in an integrated way to capture, design, and also maintains, and also for the future perspectives, it can allow you to identify any floor, any object of the building. So here are some of the benefits of BIM and also the GIS integration actually. The query system for objects according to the query condition, which includes the content within disjoint, intersect, and so on, and so other methods to query your BIM model and also the GIS datasets. So some of the benefits of BIM and GIS integrations may be the eliminating data redundancy, moving data seamlessly between the stages of the design and construction process, adding more effective geospatial context to the BIM process, reducing cost and saving money, better and improved design. So here you can see that the query objects according to the query. And the BIM empowers urban planning and construction management actually. So in the left side, you can see the statistical query, and also in the right side, you can see the simulated construction process of a building information model, which really integrated with the geographic information system. So here is an example. Here is an example showing the integration of GIS and BIM, which showing the construction of bridges along with the GIS, visualizing the dataset in both 2D and 3D, special querying the BIM and GIS datasets. This is actually the combining the oblique photography, BIM, also the 2D and 3D GIS datasets. So the important part is to import the BIM dataset into GIS platform. So SuperMap has the plugin conversion tool and uses common intermediate formats of BIM datasets. You can import those services like Autodesk Revit, Bentley Infrastructure, Autodesk Civil, and so other applications. So let's go ahead, smart city and urban planning to SuperMap. GIS is actually deployed at every stage of planning and development of a smart city. The underlying framework is served by the information and communication technologies, while the focus is on the spatial or GIS. SuperMap operates the all stages of life cycle from modeling, planning, building to managing across the full spectrum of functionalities. So 5 major technologies supports territorial spatial planning actually. Various types of planning data are analyzed, multi-plan data standards are stored out, and multi-plan differences are analyzed. Based on the double evaluation system and 3 areas and 3 lines, the analysis of regional differences and maps and data integration system and formulate unified data standards. So use big data analysis, calculation, simulation, other means to tap to the value of the data and provide strong technical support for building the motherland into the livelihood paradise with green mountains, green waters, and fresh waters. So here you can see the display of the two world better solve the real world problem, displaying indoor and underground space, automatical management of the development. So this is actually the modeling of 3D volume using 2D vector surfaces applying to the white model and building texture. So here you can see the vector data sets have been applied to the white model and also the texture of buildings added to this white model, which eventually shows the 3D design of a city or area of the city. So querying each and every floor of the building enables the engineer to work accurately and faster. SuperMap enhances your capabilities to query the floor information better than any other solution. And here you can see this is an example of height analysis of an urban area using SuperMap where the topography varies frequently. And you can see the height analysis of building, which showing the different spaces of region of the building. So modeling 3D urban planning would be oblique photography, that is modeling objects in 3D or 3-dimensional, has been very useful for some urban applications such as planning, management, representation of urban scenarios, etc. Nowadays, 3D city model plays a more and more important role in GIS. Also, 3D city modeling is one of the most growing research topic in the technology of photogrammetry. This is a situation where the 3-dimensional auxiliary planning system is used. Yeah, SuperMap has the capability to handle a lot of big data set of oblique photogrammetry. Here you can see this data set is size of 3.2 terabyte, which is oblique photogrammetry, and you can browse faster and visualize clearly using SuperMap. These figures actually called, an example of CIM, which is the city information modeling platform based on BIM plus GIS engine. So you can see here the BIM model is overlaid with many kind of data format, also the base map here. Inside this platform, we can perform some analytical function. So let's go ahead to the 3D technology for transportation. As almost every field of life, GIS can help in achieving excellence in transformation as well. So transportation as it significantly aids in planning, monitoring, and managing complex systems involved in transportation planning and management more effectively. GIS helps in determining capacity management, capacity enhancement, improving operation, and identifying the most strategic investment for keeping the transportation system in any country running operationally. Let's try to understand how we can use GIS transportation for better management of road infrastructure. So here you can see the necessity of transportation construction from 2D to 3D GIS. So in our traditional 2D GIS, we normally faces some problems like verdict tunnel construction cannot be supported well, or the design effect is not intuitive, or the vertical special problem cannot be checked. So all of these problems can be solved using the 3D transportation 3D GIS, or using the 3D GIS in transportation construction. So here you can see that the oblique photography, which is a 3D photogrammetry model, and using the 2D vector dataset, we can produce a 3D symbolization of road transportation. And also you can do the integrate 2D and 3D visualization in SuperMap. So here is an example of overlaying of oblique photography data and highway BIM model. This is another example for the high precision road model and 3D terrain data overlay and fusion. So here is an example of tunnel that in Bangladesh, the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman tunnel is an under construction underwater expressway tunnel in the port city of Chattogram, Bangladesh, and it's under the Kornopoli River. So you can do such things using SuperMap. So for now, this is actually from the dataset of computer-aided 3D-dimensional interactive platform, which is called CATIA dataset, where you can do the smart construction of transportation facilities based on the online application of road construction, slope dynamic monitoring. And there you can see in the left part, the parametric modeling technology to build a high precision 3D map, and also on the right side, the parametric high precision 3D road model and terrain fusion display, which are significant example of 3D GIS technology in the construction of the transportation GIS or transportation digital twin. So this is another example where you can see the big data visualization through SuperMap. Here you can see the traffic dataset, house rent dataset, central business district datasets, and so on. So all of these big datasets are easily handled by this format. And this is also a most important thing for the civil engineers and also the planners. So here another example of computer-aided three-dimensional interactive application using the CATIA dataset, oblique photogrammetry, and terrain dataset, and also the basement images, including other geographic data. Okay, so this is actually the integration of 2D GIS data and oblique photogrammetry while planning a road network for a development purpose. So here you can see that the road dataset of 2D using the SuperMap, and also the terrain datasets from the oblique photography. integrated in a single dataset to show the 3D model of road transportation planning. So this is one of the most important application of 3D GIS technology of SuperMap based on the digital management system for life cycle of urban rail tracks. So the ecological partner of SuperMap and information management platform for the entire life cycle of urban rail transit, Beijing, Urban Construction Survey and Design Institute Corporation Limited is based on a new generation of 3D GIS technology using GIS beam data, cloud computing, Internet of Things, which is IoT, mobile internet, big data analysis, etc. technology. To establish a big data intelligent platform serving rail construction auxiliary planning, designing optimization, construction supervision, and intelligent operation and maintenance, and also provide manager with refined control and decision-making tool for the entire process of project quality, progress, safety, and also cost. So one of the major challenges for sustainable development faced by both the developed and developing countries to ensure that all people continue to have reliable access to water supply and sanitation services, and also other liquid services. Water supply assessment and management are inherently geographical activities requiring the handling of multiple form of spatial dataset. So various combination of geographic information system, which is GIS, and simulation models will be required to improve our knowledge in these areas. GIS offers a powerful new tool for the collection, storage, management, and display of map-related information, whereas simulation models can provide decision makers with interactive analysis tool for understanding the physical system and judging how management action might affect that system. So there are four key technology for smart water solution or pipeline solution. First of all, there is cloud computing, where you can do resource pooling, elastic expansion, and fast delivery. Second one is the big data, which is distributed storage, distributed computing, data mining, and also data insight. And the third one is IoT, which is Internet of Things, which uses camera, sensor, wearable devices, and also the 4G networks. And it's improving day by day as the 5G and 6G are coming. And last one is the, not the least actually, the GIS or Geographic Information System, which you can do the map displaying, spatial analysis, 2D and 3D simulation project. And these are the some of the application of collision analysis, pipeline distribution, connectivity tracking, shortage route search, pipeline excavation, profile checking, clear distance calculate, and also burst simulation. So these all are the main application in civil engineering field. And SuperMap can handle this type of application very easily and quickly. So here you can see one simulation of pipeline management in a big area using SuperMap. And also this is the effect and realistic model of water APR devices. And this one is actually also the effect of liquid floating in the pipeline actually. So here you can see the it bears the effect of liquid floating to the pipeline, which is very useful for the management and control of long distance pipeline and oil fields actually. So as Bangladesh has a land of what's called the natural gas, it is more necessary for the civil engineers and also planners. So here comes the monitoring and control context. So the monitoring and alarming allow you to allow water quality monitoring and alarming, such as pH or water level alarming information management, and contingency plan management includes the plan management, plan editing, and also the plan approval or update. And The last one, accident processing management, allows you to alarming processing and also do the workflow management. So the utility and facility management through SuperMap. GIS actually integrates with the top facility management, or which is called FM software in consulting firms, making it easier than ever to extend the life of your facility management datasets. GIS can be used throughout the life cycle of the facility, from deciding where to build to space planning. And GIS helps you to streamline asset information collection, dissemination, maintenance, and use, and also the facilitate better planning and analysis. After that, allow you to efficient sharing of information in and out of the field, providing a comprehensive view of operation. So here you can see the called special based analysis of flow analysis. Here you can see the absolute allocation of the pipeline elbow, and you can see the pipe distribution and their connectivity and the flow of these pipelines using SuperMap. So the ecological partner, this is actually the expressway facility management based on 3D and BIM dataset. And then here comes the augmented reality capabilities for utility management. Here you can see, you can check the real-time dataset and real-time monitoring of the pipeline management or utility management. So the geotechnical solution, the SuperMap. SuperMap has the latest tool for geotechnical engineers. Really, its capacities range from the conventional data storage to complex spatial analysis and also the geographical presentation. So here you can see the constructing tunnel through the Boolean operation in SuperMap based on terrain entity and tunnel model entity. And in Bangladesh, the future of transportation are going ahead through the planning of tunnel, implementing the okay. So here comes some the project-based solutions cases by SuperMap actually. So SuperMap has done a lot of projects in several countries of the world. Here you can see the smart building facility management solution. Here is another Shanghai Center building information management solution using SuperMap, and it can maintain continuously. Another example of SuperMap solution cases is the smart city in Hong Kong CBD, the Central Business District of Hong Kong. This is actually the 0.5 meter resolution 3D model rendered in high precision. So here you can see the layers have a vast number of layers, and you can also add or detect something. And you can also query the buildings. So here is another case solution in Indonesia, which is emergency disaster management solution for Indonesia in different districts and provinces of Indonesia. So here you can see, you can search here and also query the information regarding the offices. And this is another example, which is mainly related to the civil engineering projects, which is hydropower station here. And another one is Indonesia Location Intelligence Platform. This is the Malaysia Geographical Data Services built by SuperMap. And this is one of another example of Malaysia Smart City Management. Here you can see the number of navigation where you can navigate through transportation, billboard, tree management, open resource management, land use, and also state furniture. And here is another example like Japan Online Data Management Solution, where the data banks are stored and also the multi-layer of geospatial data sets can be displayed, and some of the other special analysis also can be performed here. So that's all about the today's technical session. I'm handing over to Jerry. And if you have any question regarding the SuperMap, you can email me at SuperMap, whether SuperMap at gmail.com, or you can also mail the piece at supermap.com.
Thank you so much, Baidur, for your wonderful demonstration. I am really sure that we will all be able to get the most out of this demonstration. So if you guys have any other questions regarding the demonstration, or if you guys want any kind of training programs, you can just send us email at obaidursupermap@gmail.com or jerinsupermap@gmail.com. We are surely going to arrange some kind of training programs for you guys. Now I am going to welcome Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman, Coordinator and Assistant Professor of Department of Civil Engineering. Yes, Department of Civil Engineering, and also International University of Business, Agriculture and Technology, to share his remarks regarding today's event. He is specialized in hydrology, hydraulics, GIS, and civil engineering. Dr. Mahfuzur, can you hear me?
Before my remarks, maybe we can ask the audience if they have some questions, then we can go through the question first. Then I will
Okay.
end the sessions with the vote of thanks. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank
So
you.
we can ask the audience whether they have any question or not. So
I
let
have
them.
I have seen some of the questions. There are many questions in the Q&A section. So I was about to give Obaidur some time to see to look at the Q&As and maybe give you the time to talk. But yes, we can go through the Q&A session at first before you talk. Obaidur, can you see the Q&A session?
Okay, so there are a lot of questions. So here first one is I have completed my thesis on transportation engineering major and all of my work in GIS. I'm using ArcGIS. My field of work is study hydrodynamics traffic, distribution of traffic volume in some intersection, video simulation. Can I do this with SuperMap? Yes, you can do this with SuperMap and very easily. Okay, then can I use SuperMap to build a 3D building model with level 4 of LOD with fine interior? Yes, you can do this. There have some plugins for SuperMap. Is it paid software? Yeah, actually, if you first time install the software in your PC, you will get 3-month trial license, and after that, you if you want to continue, then you have to renew your license. And GIS software is available in Android mobile. Yeah, SuperMap is available in for Android, which is actually the part of GIS software, not full GIS software, as Android cannot handle such software. iMobile and iTablet has the capacity to handle GIS datasets in mobile, and you can integrate those datasets after collecting with your SuperMap iDesktop, which is a PC software. And what are the advantages of this software or GIS analysis over the available software? Yeah, actually, this is latest technology in GIS world. So you will get the latest tools and techniques, and also the latest what called some other ready-to-use tool sets, which are not in ArcGIS. GIS software is available for Android mobile. Yes, this question is already answered. How I complete this course? I didn't get any class. Okay, you will get the recording after this training. Sorry, this webinar. This type of configuration need for using SuperMap PC or Mac. You can use both your Windows and also Linux platform to handle this software, and there are 62-bit and 32-bit version available. Is it replacement software for AutoCAD? No, it's not replacement software for AutoCAD and other civil engineering software. You can use simultaneously the AutoCAD and also other civil engineering software along with this. Is it possible to modeling architecture view with GIS? Yes, it's possible. Thank you. How much time it takes to learn this software as beginners? Actually, it's if you are a beginner and want to learn GIS, I highly recommend you to check out our GIS YouTube channel, where you can find a lot of tutorials and also the lessons. I want to, okay, how can I join free training programs about the software? You can join this free training software by updating and keep in touch with SuperMap, SuperMap Facebook pages or LinkedIn pages or some other things. Also, you can check our website, which is supermap.com. The interface of this annoying and do not smooth. You can check your GUI. So, sir, could you elaborate about watershed management? And yeah, SuperMap has the capacity to handle the hydrological data sets and also for the water body data set like watershed analysis, streamwater analysis, basin analysis, and you can do such all of this in here. Okay. Please learn. How can we learn BIM plus GIS? Please, yeah, you can go through the materials from our website and also check our YouTube channel. Does the software come with a manual? Yes, you can get manual, of course. How can I join free training? Yeah, answered. Okay. So to download SuperMap iDesktop or iDesktop X, I highly recommend you to visit supermap.com to download them, and it's not too much difficult to install like some other softwares. Yeah, is SuperMap data compatible with ArcGIS? Yes, of course. It's compatible with any other GIS software. Yeah, is there any dashboard solution for SuperMap? Yeah, there are like iServer and iPortal, and also the database to create dashboard without any coding. You can just drag and drop and create your own dashboard. What user do? User okay, I think everything is clear. All of the question has answered. So Sharon, you can now.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ubaidu, for answering the questions. And if you guys have any other question, you can just ask us, and we'll be sending you the reply in no time. Yes. So yeah, now it's time for me to welcome Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman, Coordinator and Assistant Professor of Department of Civil Engineering, International University of Business, Agriculture and Technology, to share his remarks regarding today's event. He is specialized in hydrology and hydraulics, GIS, and civil engineering. Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Thank you, Jan. Okay, respected chief guest, speaker of the session, faculty members, and my dear students, and all other participants. Assalamu alaikum and very good evening to all. This is Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman, and on behalf of the Department of Civil Engineering, IUBAT, I extend a warm welcome to the people in the virtual gathering. So I would like to express my gratitude to all esteemed delegates of the webinar for their presence and contributions to make webinar a great success. So I extend my gratitude to our honorable chief guest, Professor Dr. Monir Islam, to take out time from his busy schedule to grace the event. So thank you, sir, for inspiring us with your words and on this evening. So a special thanks to Ms. Chen, Regional Head, SuperMap, for providing immense support to make the webinar successful. I extend my gratitude to Ms. Nusrat Jahan Jari, Business Development Officer, SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center, to organize this webinar in this pandemic. So I must thank the volunteers, especially our administrative officer from the Department of Civil Engineering, for working hard for the past few days to make this webinar successful. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Mr. Waid, Technical Officer, SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center, for the excellent presentations regarding SuperMap applications in the civil engineering field. Last but not least, I would like to thank the participants for their active participations. Thank you, everyone, once again for making it a great success. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your wonderful words. And you are right about one thing that the participants have active participation here, because this is the first time in SuperMap history in Bangladesh that we have this much participants, and it shows us how the people are getting interested in geospatial technology. And we hope that from SuperMap, on behalf of SuperMap, we will be able to give out some trainings and make people known about the fact that we are not just a company, we also are a research organization which will provide the aid in research activities of any students or any professionals. Thank you so much, Doctor, for your wonderful remarks. So
Okay, Darren,
yeah.
I want to say something. As
Yes,
already
of
we
course.
discussed about the training.
Mhm.
So maybe we can organize a training in collaboration with the Department of Civil Engineering and SuperMap.
Yeah.
So maybe we can have a meeting for this for the schedule. So we can
Mhm.
make a schedule and we can offer the training for these participants practical sessions. Okay. So I
Yes, of
think we can
course.
sit and we can make a schedule
Mhm.
for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there are more than 1,000 applicants and the registrations. So it would be really happy. We will be really happy to say that we can arrange one training for the people, and that training will be free, and we will maybe teach some other geospatial techniques and applications for the civil engineering section. And we are hopeful for that.
Okay. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Doctor. And before finishing, I would like to announce about SuperMap GIS contest Bangladesh again, which has been arranged by SuperMap this year. And here there are three groups for the SuperMap GIS contest, including the mapping group, application analysis group, web and online development group. So this contest provides a chance for the students to improve the self-educated abilities So during the contest, so students can not only use the advanced GIS software platform for free, but also they can get the online technical support at any time. And top 10 students will be selected for the final competition, and the winners can win prizes up to 500 US dollar with certificates of award. And they can also go to Beijing to defend for 19th International SuperMap GIS contest for free. And besides, the instructors and the universities who help organize the students to take part in this contest may also be awarded with certificates and prizes. So I hope every students, every professionals who are attending today's session will register and take part in this competition. And to know more about the contest, please feel free to send us email at jerinsupermap@gmail.com or jerin@supermap.com. I'm really happy to announce that we have more than 200 registrations for the GIS contest. And the last year, more than 8 participants from Bangladesh, and the highest from all over the world have won the prizes, and it has been a very good record for Bangladesh. So I am really hoping to record that history again. So as I have said before that SuperMap has a large partnership ecosystem. Now it has decided to introduce its market in Bangladesh as well. So we are currently looking for partners and distributors in Bangladesh. So if any company is interested, feel free to send us email so that we can distribute our software and make it reach to the other people and other students as well. So we appreciate your attendance. You are more than welcome to access SuperMap website to get more information about the SuperMap. We can be found also in LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can check out our videos in YouTube as well. And thank you all for attending today's event. We will be sending the certificates to you within 7 working days. And SuperMap is providing 3 months of free trial license SuperMap, and also to the people who attend this program. And you can email us for the packages as well. So SuperMap will hold more webinars and different kinds of training programs on different topics. We hope to meet you soon in the next webinars and workshops. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you for your patience throughout this whole webinar.